Ever hear the tragedy of Darth Vader's wife?
No, I thought not. I thought not.
Ever hear the tragedy of
Master Windu?
No, I thought not. I thought not.
Do it. Do it. Now, do it.
Hi everyone, thank you once again for clicking on my video. We've got to talk about Star Wars Celebration. So, what is Star Wars Celebration for those that don't know? So this is the official Lucasfilm convention for Star Wars movies, TV, games, books, comics and everything else you can imagine. It's been going since 1999. So the last one that we had was in 2019. They're usually the home of big announcements, trailers for upcoming films and TV projects, and sometimes you'll get the games news and any upcoming books that are being published. So it's definitely one to watch, and especially because the last one we had was 2019. This one is May 26th through May 29th. It's the Anaheim Convention Centre. I will try and update you as we come to Celebration on where to watch this if you want to see it at home. And also we'll be doing our own coverage here. It's going to be quite a hectic few days, shall we say, because not only that, but we have got the Obi-Wan Kenobi show there as well. So we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've got all the news of all the new things, Star Wars, what they're working on. So yeah, it's going to be busy. But let's just get into what I expect to see and then what I want to see. Oof. So first thing that I expect to see, Mandalorian Season 3. We've got to see something about it. Mandalorian's incredible. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau working on that absolutely incredible show. I really am interested more to see where they're going to go. Obviously at the end of the Book of Boba Fett, we had basically half a season of The Mandalorian. And there was some major changes, including the ship he's flying about in. But not just that. Not just the ship. No. Last time we seen Grogu, he was going off to train with Luke, and spoilers, but that's all changed now. So are we going to have a small recap? It's interesting to see where they're going to go with them. Is there going to be any more crew joining the two of them? I don't know how that's possible now with the ship that they're flying. Anyway, watch the last 3 episodes of Boba Fett. I didn't like the rest of it, but those are good. So next to expect, Bad Batch Season 2. We're going to get some news on that, definitely. Quite an interesting show. It's not as good as the Clone Wars, but it's kind of like a continuation of the Clone Wars in a way. Season 1, I'd definitely recommend that. It's showing you what happened after Order 66 and the start of the Empire and what the Bad Batch did during that. Yeah, I'm interested to see where they take it. Ahsoka, we're going to get an Ahsoka show. Really interested in that. Really love Rosario Dawson's on-screen version of Ahsoka. I want to see more people showing up. Like, I want to see Ezra. I know Sabine's been cast, but I need to know what happened to Ezra. But Ahsoka should be really good. Some news in that. Even a small teaser would be good. Next up, we did kind of see a behind-the-scenes trailer for Andor, this upcoming series set on the road lead up to Rogue One. Could be quite interesting. It's not the one that jumps out at me the most. We're definitely going to see more about it. Maybe even a release date for this year, I would imagine, depending how far ahead Mando Season 3 is. Andor could be good, but I think it's going to be pumped up by cameos and things from unexpected guests from the wide world of Star Wars. Wide universe of wide galaxy. We'll go with wide galaxy. Jeez. Next up, I expect to hear them at least touch on the Lando show.
You got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
I don't exactly know what they're going to be doing with that, but they definitely had it on their slate the last time that they gave us an update. So I think they're going to touch on Lando at least and give us an update if they're going to start filming, if they've got a script together, what's going to happen with that show. Because the Lando show could be absolutely brilliant. The next thing is The Acolyte, which is the series set during the time of the High Republic. This is going to be awesome because this sounds like it's going to be based around the Sith. And when you think about it, we've not really had too much Sith-based Star Wars stories. I mean, there's a few Clone Wars and such, but the specific stories built from the ground up talking about the Sith, that's going to be awesome. Giving us a whole nother perspective to the Force and its two sides. Well, depends how you look at it. I see it as two sides. We also, we're going to find out about Tales of the Jedi, the new animated series. We don't know too much about that. Obviously, Tales of the Jedi was a title used back in Legends, one of my first entry points into Star Wars before I'd even seen the movies. Tales of the Jedi is actually awesome. You should definitely check it out. It's on the Marvel Unlimited app, or get a hold of the Omnibus if you can. They were really good. But if this show is nothing to do with that, then great. It might just be tales of different Jedi. Like, maybe we get to see finally some more of Mace Windu before he went out the window.
Wait, do you not get it, people? His name was Windu and he went out a window, huh?
No, I'll stop. And we've also got the Rogue Squadron movie. We haven't heard too much about that. That is the only other movie really that's fully confirmed. I know there's a few other projects in the work, but Rogue Squadron was named and we've heard nothing about it. A trailer for that would be nice. Imagine a Christmas release for Rogue Squadron. That'd be awesome, because we're Star Wars starved here. We need more. I know everyone's saying that we've had TV shows everywhere. We haven't had the movies. The movies is where it's at. The Mandalorian's where it's at as well, and the Clone Wars obviously, but yes, all Star Wars. I don't know why they don't just drop them on Disney Plus. Like, anyway, Rogue Squadron, I think we're going to hear more about that. We have to hear more about that. We're probably going to hear more about the High Republic Phase 2. It's going to go back even further than the High Republic went. That's going to start this October with the Quest of the Jedi book, so that's going to be awesome. We're going to find out some more about the High Republic Phase 2, as they're calling it. And now, let's move on to what I want to see. I would love to see. I don't know if we're going to see, but we should see. So you might have noticed in that list that I just rattled off of what I think we will see. I didn't mention any games, but there's a reason behind that. There's so many projects that's been announced that I don't know if enough work's been done on them. But this one kind of falls between both. Like, I want to see, but might not. And I think we probably will at least get a trailer for Fallen Order 2. Now, the rumours are wild for this, but from what I can see, there's people thinking that it could come out this year, 2022 that is. I don't know if it will. We're still to hear about Star Wars Hunters, that game that they announced, and it's just been sitting there on the Switch store eShop for ages with no updates. Jedi Fallen Order 2, I've heard it's going to be next gen only at this point. It makes sense, it's going to look a lot better. I want to hear what's happening with Cal Kestis. They have also had rumours going on about Cal showing up in Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't see that happening. I see Cal Kestis running parallel to events of stuff. Would be cool. Would love to see Cal Kestis in the live action. And it would make sense, because why else would you cast like an actor as the voice and base the character on him like they did with Starkiller, unless you were going to use him. And I know they didn't use Starkiller. They should use Starkiller, but they didn't use Galen Marek / Starkiller, even though it was Sam Witwer. But Cal Kestis, yeah, absolutely would make sense. Next, what I want to hear about is a new movie. I don't want to hear about potential movies. We've hired this director and he's going to make a Star Wars movie. I want names. I want a timeline. I want an episodic one. I think we've had enough space from the ending of the Skywalker saga, the ending, because I don't know if it's done, but I want episode 10 or another episode 1 starting a whole new thing and just double down on that and just say, this is where we're at, this is where we're going forwards, or we're just restarting with a new episode 1 and it's another saga, like a Kenobi saga or something. Like, it won't be Kenobi saga, I always want it to be Obi-Wan Kenobi, but a new saga in Star Wars would be excellent, and just start at episode 1 if you're not going to follow on episode 9. I need a new wholesome movie, not just a spin-off, as good as Rogue One, and I enjoyed Solo, as good as those two movies were, and Rogue Squadron I'm sure will be great. I just want a numbered title. It's something comfortable, nice about those numbered titles. Next, I want them to come out on stage and I want them to confirm Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2. I just want them to come out and say, yep, we're doubling down, we've got the actors back, or we had them here and we might as well do Season 2. Just give us more Obi-Wan Kenobi. We deserve it. We deserve it. We want it. On top of that, or instead of, or both would be good. Again, like I said earlier, we haven't seen too much from the Sith point of view in live action. We have in the books, we have in the comics. You've got a whole comic series based on them, but you've got Hayden Christensen back. Let's just do a Darth Vader standalone TV show. Like, fill in some blanks with Darth Vader, because there's still plenty of time that we haven't seen Darth Vader between him putting on the suit and when he took his last breath looking at Luke. And yes, I know, before you say in the comments, I know he was Vader before he put on the suit, but when you say Darth Vader, you don't always think of Hayden Christensen. You think of the suit. You think of Darth Vader's suit, the breathing apparatus. So give us Darth Vader. I want more thoughts. I want his meditations. I want his struggling with the balance and the Force, like adventures, like tests that the Emperor, stuff we've seen in the comics. If you've not checked out Darth Vader comics, you are missing out. Next up, I was really impressed with the Boba Fett episode we got and the Mandalorian episode we got with Luke showing up, and we had Luke training Grogu and Boba Fett. I want a whole series on Luke Skywalker. I want more of that. Like, that was acceptable to me. I want Luke building his school. Like, we could have a young Kylo cast. I want to see more about that. Like, give us the Luke that we didn't get to see in the movies. Like, fill in the blanks. Like, give us that running parallel along with the Darth Vader series. That would be awesome. So you can see, like, Luke at the peak of his good powers, Darth at the peak of his bad powers, or light and dark side. Like, just show us that. Like, Luke Skywalker, I think they could pull it off. And if the CGI is too expensive, just get Sebastian Stan in. Like, he's perfect to be Luke Skywalker. Give us a Luke Skywalker school series, like Jedi Academy. Use that. Next, again, Ezra. I need to know what happened with Ezra. As you can probably tell, this show years ago was named Star Wars Rebels Cast because we loved Star Wars Rebels. It was a great show. And Ezra was kind of left at a loose end. He went off with Thrawn, and who knows where they ended up. But I want to see what happened with him. Like, how long did he survive? Is he dead? Did he die straight away? Give us Ezra. Give us more Ezra. Give us more Ezra. Give us more Ezra. And lastly, exhaustive. I've had way too much coffee today, but I want news on... I want to feel comfortable with Star Wars. They've left us kind of at a meh point. Some of the fans are like, we've got nothing to look forward to with episodic movies. Yes, we've got The Mandalorian that's single-handedly saving Star Wars in my mind, but we need more. I want to know a clear direction that they're taking Star Wars in. I want to know where the main story's going, or main story. I want to know, are you, like I said, give us another episode 1, start a new saga. Why not? Give us something, like, give us something tangible to, like, grasp onto and, like, look forward to, and outside of the Disney shows. We want movie events again. It's been 3 years since Rise of Skywalker. Come on, like, just let us know within the next few years you're starting work on a brand new saga. That's all you really need to say, and it gives us hope again. A new hope, if you will, a new hope. See what I did there? Basically, that was a little talk about Star Wars Celebration. There's going to be many more of these videos come near the end of the month. So, yeah, whatever you're seeing, hi. Thanks for watching, and yeah, just may the Force be with you, always.